Yo.
Hey.
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 Hey, Jack.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good. Maybe slightly excited. Maybe slightly anxious. I love talking to people, but yeah. How are you?
Good. It's just midway through the day here in the afternoon. Welcome to the Players Gonna Play. I guess could call it a podcast, but probably not. More of just a live stream variety playthrough show where we bring on teams building in the space, and we showcase what they're building, showcase the game. Sometimes just a straight playthrough all the way through. Sometimes show what's upcoming, some private access, some beta, some tournaments. We kind of do a little bit of everything.
Love that.
On that note, I'll share your screen here, and we can see Zeeverse. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, see, it always has more frames on when we post it on the stage than in the preview for some reason.
Right.
Oh wow. I've never seen one that looks like that. You got all the goodies.
Oh, I got all the goodies. I worked tirelessly for this. But yeah, I remember you. I think you've had Players Gonna Play with us already. Though that was Jay that talked with you.
We did a couple times. One time we just showed the right up ahead there, the portal where people are going in to do the PvE. We showed the early version of that. I did some battles. I was kind of just destroying everything, just how it is. And then we did one where we showed Party Island earlier, but I think Party Island has a lot more going on now. Oh, there's mounts now.
That's just a wink, but yeah, that's one mount per whole lobby. But there's so much change. I think you're gonna be pretty excited to learn.
Okay. Where should we start? Where do you want to start?
That's a good question. So you remember the portals? You remember the Party Island?
You guys moved Party Island. It's up there now.
Yeah, because we made space because we had
some renovations.
Some renovations. Sky Island is really island of progress, and always something new is coming. And we made space for new Z's, which were pretty much Eevee type Z's, if you remember from Pokemon.
I do.
Yeah, and this is already an evolved one. But all right, so should probably start with like a basic rundown because you remember.
I do.
But a lot of new faces here.
Yeah, there's probably new people here. Maybe just start with kind of what is Zeeverse,
Right. So I guess the official description is that Zeeverse is a monster tamer, indigenous RPG. but I feel like for so many people, it has been so easy to totally grasp the concept, totally grasp the concept of Zeeverse when uh, referencing RuneScape and Pokemon, both games
That's a good
that
that's a good
both games that
crossover. I didn't
yeah.
even think about RuneScape, but I've played it enough times, and now I can see that now that you mention it.
Yeah, and definitely both. mm, Sorry, I all time. Both me and you were such fans of both of those games, and the team as well. And yeah, obviously, when you first stepped into Zeeverse, there was not that much of inspiration coming from RuneScape, but now we have introduced skills, and we'll go over them. And there's so much depth to this. But yeah, at the base, at the core, you finish the tutorial. You're set up with a team of 3 Zs, and you just venture through the dungeons. Uh, Try to go higher and higher, get your Z's leveled up, and become stronger. Rinse, repeat. Go as high as you can, and we've added additional dungeons to this, so you can the ceiling's super high,
Yeah,
so it's
I know
not
that.
you can't really finish the game quite fast. It takes a while. I still haven't, and I'm playing
Yeah,
it
the
out
leveling the
every
Z's
day.
takes a long time, and you guys kind of have like ways to limit that too with the energy, right?
Not anymore.
Oh,
But yeah, so uh, yeah, let's go kind of chronologically. So we had a game, we had limited energy system that was 24 energy per day, and these could only go up to level 50. And after like a year, everybody pretty much had level 50 Z's. Uh, and for a new
takes a
player
while.
also,
It
like,
takes a while.
yeah. Yeah, but also you want to play, but you can't because you gotta wait another hour for an energy. So we introduced energy potions. Initially, they were as dungeon rewards. You go into a dungeon, you get lucky, you can do another one. Later, when we introduced fishing, uh, we added them. We made them craftable, but yeah, I'm getting slightly ahead of myself.
I know
So
there's a lot.
introduced, yeah, introduced evolutions, and now with energy potions, evolution takes like four times as long to max out. So now you need maybe 4 times as much energy potions. One thing is they are tradable, so you can purchase them from other players in the marketplace. Uh, but additionally, when came skills, when we first introduced the first 2 skills of Zeeverse, fishing and cooking, we also made them craftable by burning fish in exchange for them. So now players in their downtime, if that you don't want to buy from other players on the marketplace, players now in their downtime can fish and craft the potions, to essentially extend their energy cap throughout the day for a lot more. But uh, yeah, in between, sometime after evolutions, we added uh, 7 more Z's. The EV type Z I mentioned, which is Lapsa, that depending on the stone, evolves into one of 6 other
I can see a couple of
Z's.
them. I saw a yellow one and a red one.
Yeah, there
Wait,
there's
how many?
also
Let's see
like a
yoursies.
grass one. All right, let's see. So we can start, with the more
Look at the
simpler. This was
llama. It's so
this was
stupid.
from our curve.
Is
Hey,
that
don't say
is
that.
is that like a punk llama
Yeah, it
armor?
has. Yeah, it's symbolized by the damage rates. It's
Of course.
the edgy one. But this was the curve collaboration event, Llama. Love them. I haven't trained them one bit though. Um, then you have the classic Z's. Uh, a lot of them, a lot of people are already familiar with them, and then we get to some more complex Z's and evolutions. Ignore this one.
Oh
Um,
man, so pretty.
so yeah, this is the grass evolution for the labs. Uh, this is the little guy with the pot on the head, but the evolution, switches
He
the
kind of looks like
places.
he looks like Eggman, Dr. Eggman, kind of, in
Yeah,
his floating
yeah, I
pod.
see that. Yeah. Um, and then we have yeah uh, a bigger bee this time, and
Zoo.
evolutions also introduce another ability. So not only bigger, better, but way a lot stronger as well. And yeah, we with these lapses, we also introduced three new types um, that also affect the combat triangle. Now that's not a triangle anymore, but
It's not a triangle
yeah,
anymore. It used to just be what? Water, like
water,
fire and grass
grass.
or nature.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Now there's radiant, dark matter, and astral. But all right, that's already the complex Zeeverse
That is
things.
deep. That is deep.
Yeah. Let me run you through the skills because uh, that's way more easier to understand. You don't
And
have to
also
dig that
new. It's
deep.
a new thing as well, like a new-ish, like since
Correct,
people last saw it.
correct. We also introduced this stash. Now you have like this bank where you store all of your things, and uh, now people can skill. They need to bank. They come back and bank, and that also like brings so much life into the lobby instead of like having like a permanent inventory where everything exists at the same time. Uh, but all right, let's start with fishing. Uh, long before fishing came out, we already allowed people to get their hands on fishing rods. And
Yeah, I remember. I think I had one.
oh, nice.
Egg hatchery. But let's see the
Yep.
fishing. Let's see the fishing. All right. Whoop.
Oh, sing it up. So at its core, uh, how complicated could be fishing, right? Yeah. But yeah, get as much fish as you can, and then didn't get the last one. Then you have to go cook it. So what's beautiful about fishing now? These skills are on chain. So when you have all of this bait and all of these fish, they are located on chain. You throw in the bait, it gets burnt. You get a fish, it gets airdropped to you. Um, all of that obviously um, does wonders to the daily chain transaction. Uh, but yeah, further you go cook it. You can either eat it in battle or craft them into energy potions. Not sure which is the most popular thing to do these days. Um, but yeah,
And then I saw like it's now included elements of like you were saying, like RuneScape, where there's a lot of RPG crafting elements, so you can level up. What was it? Cooking. There was. Can you open up your talent tree or your skill tree for the professional?
yep,
Yeah, there. Yeah, taming, fishing, cooking, farming, herbalism. Looks like mining is coming soon. Maybe some blacksmithing type thing. Maybe some other
crafting,
things.
yeah.
But yeah, crafting.
Uh, yeah, so we last week we introduced farming and herbalism. Uh, taming was taming's a fun one. So uh, previously, and that's something you also kind of touched upon indirectly when previously you were limited to 24 energy per day, and these went up to 50. And given the time it takes to get there, these were like your um, proof of your time spent into the game. But then people started training another team of level 50 Zs and another one, and that didn't really show the commitment. So we added taming, which is similar to combat XP, that just shows how much time you have actually ventured through the dungeons and how much XP you have earned. So now taming is the visualization of your time spent in Zeeverse, and through the taming leaderboards, through any leaderboard really, but through taming leaderboards you can see the most dedicated dungeon dwellers. But yeah, so now my fish is cooked. That means the raw fish was burnt, and a cooked fish.
What can you do with the cooked fish? Is it just like a potion during combat, or is there other things to it?
Yeah, I can eat it during the combat, or I can trade it for energy potions, which allow me to go into the dungeons once more.
Right. So that's the thing you were saying. You can keep getting the energy.
Yeah, correct.
Who is that?
That
Scary
is
looking man or object.
he's a very peculiar man. That's Rupert. He arrived to Zeeverse. He kind of arrived, kind of crashed into the Zeeverse last year.
His ship?
That is his ship, parked very neatly into the side of
so quirky.
In the side of the beautiful temple. But yeah, and with Rupert came the promise of lands. He has brought this strange new world to the shamans, and he'll bring us down once everybody's ready to go.
He's low key a colonizer.
He doesn't define himself by that.
He doesn't. Okay, of course he can't. Let's just get in his shit.
Yeah, just a little exploration.
I like that 3D style.
Yeah, it's there was an incident in the ship that caused his pet giant bird to escape and park down onto the main island. Now we get to explore the bowels of the ship. But yeah, lots of.
Wait, is the bird going to be a boss? Do we already know this? Can you say?
No, that was a part. That was the harvester. We had the Emberwing.
Okay.
And that was the Bridge Worlds thing. I don't know if you know what's that.
I remember the Bridge World harvesting. That was tied into that. Okay, I think I remember.
Yeah. Burn items, get magic, but yeah, that's shit. All right.
All right, get in the cannon. Get inside there. Yeah. Oh, I was joking. I didn't know you actually could.
But yeah.
Okay, so if he's bringing land to Zeeverse, can we already see some of it, or
yeah, that's a separate demo, and we've released the trailer which shows actually captured the footage.
Actually, I'll pull up the trailer and get ready to show it later.
Oh, sweet! Thank you. But yeah, so we get fishing, we get cooking, and we covered taming, and then last week we introduced farming. I got already a plant that I can harvest, and everybody in the lobby.
Let's see.
So
when you have your own island, are you going to be able to just have your own fishing, cooking fire, your own like little plot of land to plant in as well?
Yeah, and that's the beauty of shared space. You really start to appreciate your own space once you have to share yours with hundreds of people at the same time.
But then once you have your own space, then you appreciate the shared space, because then you miss interacting with the other gamers. So you need back and forth.
Yeah, but then you can select the people you want to share the space with.
Oh, true.
and start a
VIP
tribe,
list, VIP list.
VIP list. Yeah, come lands, come multiple biomes, and multiple new resource slots, which, same skills, new resources, and you get the exclusive access to it. And then you don't really have to, compete with other people. Similar how when we went to show fishing, I only fished one fish because somebody else that was fishing together with me um, got the last one. So when you get your own land, you have your own
Right.
resources.
No, it makes sense.
Uh, and yeah, when we quickly replant the seed, these are all also uh,
Oh,
on-chain
there's
items, on-chain transactions.
there's happening in the background, right?
Yeah, correct. That's why you'll see these brief loading symbols. But yeah, once you harvest your crops, you can craft potions, which can be used in battle or used to heal your diseased crops. And let me show you how that's done, which is also a pretty neat chain of events.
Let's see.
So you get a vial, you get a secondary ingredient which drops from the dungeons. So you took this together with bait and some other items also has made the dungeon dwelling so much more fun because we now have dungeons that drop new gear, secondary ingredients, uh, heist tokens, all of these things which can also be freely traded. And that little dopamine rush when you get like all of the possible items in one drop. Uh, so you need to fill up your vial first
Let's see.
um,
With some water.
with some water. You get this beautiful blue vial, and then you mix in your harvested herb into it to create an unfinished potion.
Let's see. Oh, shaman's busy.
And
Boom.
then, oh, sorry.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. There it is. Just was loading a bit.
Let's go. What does that do to it? Oh.
And
Oh.
then you get a
Oh.
potion. You'll love that in a second
Yeah.
because
I see it
it's
there.
still happening on the chain. And there we go.
Whoa.
But yeah, all of these things, nothing was off chain. Filling the vial, adding the
Okay.
ingredient, all of these are items. And something I have so masterfully withheld from you all of this time is that when you have all of these on-chain items, uh, especially ones that like bait that doesn't really cost much, like below a cent, it's so tedious to trade them, right? Especially like if you get like 10 bait as a drop for the dungeon, you don't really go up into the open sea to list something for a cent. So we introduced in-game marketplace that operates through liquidity pools. We call it game exchange. Uh, that contains all of these items you could want for potions, for fishing, for
Oh, that's so funny.
food
There's
itself.
percentages on them, like its own little auction house.
But it is because
It is, yeah.
uh, it goes up and down. You can see the chart.
Yeah, in-game economy is important. Ha! Oh man, the devs must have loved doing that.
They didn't.
No, I know. I know. I know what that's like. I have a question
uh,
about the on-chain side. So, I mean, there's lots of value to having like certain things in game on-chain. I guess for you guys, if you can speak on it, what are some of the reasons you guys like to have, things like the whole crafting process on-chain?
uh, well, but that's kind of what Web3 gaming is supposed to be, no?
Yeah.
Having these things on chain, and while it is, it might seem inconvenient. We together working with Treasure and integrating the Treasure wallets and having these items on chain. and like craft and move so easily has actually made it possible. It's still at times major headache to execute on these things, but uh, we get to do it, and uh, as as far as my knowledge goes, in a way we're doing this. We get to do it first, or one of the first, which is also uh, so exciting. Breaking in new fields. Um, yeah,
Yeah, I mean, if you there's a lot of factors to it too. Like if there's any random number generators, you can have those on chain, and then if somebody wants to dispute that there's some fixing going on, you can really prove on chain that there's nothing to hide with the RNG, which people obviously debate a lot in traditional gaming. And then you even have matchmaker rating. I'm curious to see where we go on chain with matchmaker rating, because it's always a lot of times it's like a private thing, right? You don't know what your matchmaking rating is in PvP, and all of a sudden you're going against people that are stronger than you or less strong than you, and you're like, what's happening here? How did this all of a
yeah,
sudden happen? What's my hidden secret rating?
MMR.
Yeah, my MMR. So
We're
that's
currently
interesting,
slightly
right?
refining that, because we opened up the heist, which is the asynchronous PvP. You stake in your V, you uh, accrue heist reward tokens, which can be exchanged for energy potions, uh, and you have this elo system. But now with evolutions and gear, and with people's a deep desire to smurf, it has been uh, pretty challenging. But hidden MMR is exactly the thing, I think, to approach these things. Base the people of their strength and performance, not their elo, especially in situations like these. But yeah, one more cool thing, by opening up a new marketplace, I think it was critical to introduce a meme coin, which we did
No,
as
that's not
well. And apparently, unfortunately, it has met the fate of many
many.
meme coins,
Yes.
many. But yeah, still some volume. Hey, you never know. Never know, but utility something might find. But hey, but yeah.
Let's
All
uh
right,
let's
we
get
get
into some PvE maybe.
all right. So last you remember, there was a dungeon here. Then we introduced a 5v5 dungeon.
Oh, I haven't
Uh,
seen that one.
yeah, that's
So how does this
more
work? Do you
gothic
just
one.
do you join a 5v5, you mean the V is not like you and other players.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh, so now you have more abilities, uh, more enemies, and as of recent, because the grind does get tedious. We introduced also for soul shard holders the game speed option. So now you can
Oh,
really,
autoplay. Speak it up.
really blast through these dungeons.
It makes sense.
Uh, what's different in these ones? The bosses here are like AI NPC shamans, like corrupted ones, but they have a gear on their own, so they have these equipment bonuses also apply to their Z's, and they rotate every week. Some week you breeze through some levels, and some you don't, because the combo triangle and everything. Um, but yeah,
I remember these guys. Cactus heads.
yeah, these guys they can hurt a lot. They're
Clowns. They're clowns.
yeah, like when they hit you for like 2K, that's what I'm thinking at that moment as well. Yeah.
I know it ruins your whole run if they get that
hmm
off. All right, who's your tank here? Do you have a tank in your comp, or are you full
Uh,
DPS? No, I see one.
I
He's full.
introduced a tank. Um, I had no tank for a while. I was just DPS and support,
You were just
but
okay, pumping.
then I realized maybe I can't really push that far. And
Did
yeah,
adding the tank
with this,
help?
yeah, tons.
Yeah.
It's I just love the lapses, the EVs, but they're all DPS characters. And then I had like three of them into my team, and another DPS character. And then I realized, yeah, maybe I should try to at least play the game as it was intended.
Strategically,
Hmm.
not just
Yeah.
face roll.
Yep.
Is
Uh,
that the boss in the background waiting for you?
no, that's the shaman, and his equipment. The bonuses from his equipment has been applied to all of their Z's. For example, he has this offhand item that's called Judicator Staff that heals all of the other Z's in your team for 20% of their max health if one of them dies. So, for example, like I'll uh, I'll finish off this guy, and then everybody else gets more HP. Uh, we've been adding more equipment and playing around with the more bonuses uh, and ways to approach equipment building and balancing.
Yeah, and also like before when I was streaming it or even just playing it, it was a lot harder to have a more custom play style, right? You kind of just had only so much you could do with the compositions, and then you just had to hope you could win the rock paper scissors.
Yeah, yeah, because obviously you have this equipment, but still it was very arbitrary. And now you have these evolution abilities, and now gear is obviously super important. But correct play, good use of abilities can also put you ahead. I've been sparring with a lot of high elo players, endgame players, and uh, obviously they have better gear than I do. So usually I'm getting stomped instead of sparring, but there are times where I come out on top, and yeah, and that feels good. That feels great. Switching up the strategy and then having this feedback. And
Is
yeah,
the PvP system right now queue based, or is it more like organized, like
uh,
tournaments only?
so tournaments are the single elimination, uh, like a bracket,
Yeah.
uh, and then a uh, winner takes 60%, not all,
Hmm.
and then runner ups up to the fourth place distribute these things. Um, and yeah, so
Wait, don't
what's
leave.
that? No
You're on a
accident.
roll. People are commenting on the dungeon level in chat.
How, how do I? I see.
You see the chat? Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine legendary drop IV live. We could get a legendary drop live, right?
Uh, Good. Yeah,
Good.
I've gotten it once. That was super exciting because I've
Yeah.
done around 10,000 runs of this,
Jeez.
and
It,
yeah,
it makes you an expert.
it's been pretty elusive for me. But then again, uh, whenever you release a legendary item, especially as a drop, somebody's getting it on the first day. Like obviously, I think yeah, it took like 2 days for somebody to get their hands on one. And yeah, I'm gonna wrap up after this battle.
Is
Uh,
there a boss on this dungeon crawl?
these are the bosses. Every 5 levels,
Oh,
you fight
every
these
okay.
shamans, and they have like increasing.
Right, that's their
In,
their homies. 111.
yeah,
What's that elephant one?
that's there was this one water Z that grows into a mammoth eventually, and
Hmm.
then Trumpy.
Oh, this is a good question. Wait, where'd it go? Can the pets do tasks like farming and mining? I assume like on your behalf.
Yeah. So this is something that's planned to come with these private lands. Not only you get your own resource plots and resource spaces, you also can, have your Z's voluntarily help you out, similar to Palworld, by mining and utilizing your resource pots. We're also introducing voxel mining, which is essentially uh, building tools, which you'll be able to build structures, either only aesthetic or useful ones based on voxels. And throughout all of these lands, you have these voxels, these little building blocks of Zeeverse as a whole,
Okay.
and you can put your pets to work there as well, and come back and rake in the resources gathered. And this is beautiful, especially in like higher level play, because for example we have this 5v5 dungeon, but in like some competitive play we have it's only 3v3, so I have two super high level Z's doing nothing. So there's varied content, and by yeah, it's apparent and it's necessary to have your Z's do something while either you're away or playing with a lesser team, and lands solve that.
Can you only put them in your land? I assume so. You don't want them like crowding out the social space, right? If they're working for you, like your Z's can run around in your land, not out here. Aside from following you.
Yeah. Here, your Z's only follow you as a follower, and doesn't really stray away from you. But yeah, on your land, your roles, your Z's, they're home. But yeah, we get a party starting in 20. I'm thinking how
People
much things
coming.
I have missed.
PvP is. Can we look? Is there any way to look at the PvP UI? Like, where do people do the PvP?
Yeah. So there's two places. One is asynchronous. I briefly touched upon, which is the heist. We have the melon tusk guarding the vaults, and then you can browse other people's vaults from like the accrued reward tokens, and then you can plunder them and make more enemies than friends. But yeah, and then you see their Z levels, their equipment, and you can figure out whether you want to take them on or not. And we get 20 minutes. Maybe we can even squeeze in, because we have a lot of people around, a lot of people watching. We can probably squeeze in a small tournament just to show you
Let's see.
how it's done. So we have this this green beautiful portal.
I love how big the world is now. There's so much.
So much, and this is only per couple percent of like the main world we're creating with like various biomes, quests, and yeah, everything you actually see in the trailer. So in Tournament Creator, we've introduced one feature, which is sandbox mode, because people progress at different rates, and uh, different level Z's. So one strong person joins, nobody's having fun. So we added this mode that that reduces or increases the Z level to a certain one, and everybody is playing with the same level. And then we added some features that, example, ignores equipment or takes that into account. Maybe it evolves all of your Z's for the duration of the battle, which is a super fun one. But yeah, let's try them out. All right.
No password. It's open.
It's open.
Oh, you could have joined one. There's a couple pending.
Yeah, I think these never got filled, and because a lot of when you
Oh,
put your V, oh, we're getting there. Oh, we are getting there.
people
When
are
you're putting
watching. They want to
V
be
on
in.
the line, sorry.
I was saying people want to get in this live stream battle to flex.
Beat me up.
Hmm. Sorry, you were saying when you get your season in line.
Yeah, so there's two options. If you have V on the line, you do need Soul Shard for these transactions. So if somebody puts in like entry cost 3K, maybe not a lot of people would be so eager to join. Though obviously you can also run 1v1 tournaments with everybody puts in like 50K on the line, and then winner takes all. That's also uh, an aspect, a way to go about it. All right, we need one more.
No prize pool. That's for the
No
party island.
motivation.
That's for the party island.
Yeah. Oh, there's a good prize pool.
It's true. One more. Who wants to get their butt handed to them? Had to figure out the stream friendly way to say that. I'm not going in there. My Z's were like level 20. Like,
And now they'll be like leveled to the necessary because it's sandbox. Oh, all right. So it's supposed to start
okay, here we go. Starts
in 5 minutes.
Can you
The
auto
party
start it?
starts in 10. No, unfortunately, not as a
Okay.
mortal as a player. I can do it through console, but then it's only from console made tournaments. And, yeah. All right. So anything has been unanswered? Something that still interests you, or should we?
I think most of the questions I saw in chat were covered, which is good. I'm wondering just in terms of like how far the crafting can go, is it going to go beyond what's listed there as like coming soon, but is there more in the works? Like how expansive do you guys want to go with the crafting? Do you want to keep it tight?
So skills. We actually have planned one at Let me phrase it like this: at least one more than you see in here, because as we build out the world and add more equipment, and there's just some like necessity for more skills, more ways to acquire resources, or maybe to um, work them for because I'm missing a better word here. And then when you're building out this world and this world of crafting, the vision expands, and yeah, because we're gonna be adding also woodcutting, a very relaxing and skill. There might be even more skills unmentioned
Okay.
coming, but yeah. So currently we have and especially if you've previously have played RPG games, same RuneScape, probably a lot of things will feel familiar because we have the mining and crafting arriving. We also have soul crafting and shamanism, which shamanism is a magical skill, introducing spells, offensive, defensive, and teleports all over the world. And then soul crafting is, you channel these souls to be able to produce materials needed to craft these spells. Will there be more?
Yeah, herbalism recipes.
Yeah, because currently, so what we got currently going on is super simple. We have a defensive potion, we have a critical potion, damage potion, and a speed potion. Uh, a, a, a baseline potions. I've peaked the game design for the future potions, and super excited because I do feel like this now also adds allows killers to get into the late game because there's coming potions like anti-stun, anti-burn. Stun has been always devastating to be on the receiving end of, because you skip a Z turn. Many potions that really alters the potentially alters the whole meta and change the way you can also play yourself.
Look at
Maybe
the way those
what
guys
you're
are
lacking.
dancing.
They are
Can you zoom
dancing.
in? They're going off. Oh man. Do you have one of those rainbow cube heads?
I had them, but I feel like I've given them away because maybe some team member doesn't have some equipment because I'm chronically online on Zeeverse.
Yeah.
I'm putting in my hours, and yeah. Then when we have like new people joining, or for example some community members, sometimes are missing something, I just send some gear over.
All right, who we got here? We got Guan Guan. I see them in a YouTube channel as well. They seem pretty hungry for the win. They also asked, skill taming has a subtitle saying phase 1 in the white paper. What will other phases be? Assuming it's not a secret. Yeah.
No, it's not. When we first wanted to introduce taming, we realized we have to kind of split it because taming would be like this progression and like gating skill, something. So you can start the game and pick up the most expensive gear and just wear it. You would be like pushed through like a progression, and that's what taming would gate, like and these are not real numbers, but like 40 taming, now you can wear epic gear, 50 taming legendary, 99 taming you can evolve your Z's to evolution tree, like various things like that. But yeah. All right, we are almost
Conrad. Who's the strongest one? Can we inspect their team?
Conrad's one of the strongest players into the Zeeverse.
95
and
95. Oh man, you're gonna get wrecked.
Yeah. I don't think I've won
What else we
many
have?
battles against
We got here?
Conrad,
I
but
want to
it's
see
always
Guan.
tons of fun.
Show me Guan.
He has an evolution.
Oh,
the battle
oh
started.
no.
But
Oh,
maybe
no.
we'll see him.
So single elimination, 1 loss, you're out.
Yep.
Okay, let's win one. Oh snap! The cinematic. Let's go.
I'm against Conrad, so.
Oh no, Conrad.
But all of our Z's have been reduced down to
just to create a level playing field, right?
Yeah.
Like
So So
Can you
maybe.
can you do ones where it's not like that? Like, can you host one that is whatever your level is, that's what you are?
Generally, yeah. Uh, I don't think we'll have the time for it today.
No, no, but just curious.
But yeah, you can have. So previously, we used to also make some tournaments where it's once on a level playing field, and then once with like no restrictions, like bigger prizes, but for those top guys to go all out, and yeah, tons of fun. Never really joined any of them because I was super weak back then. Now, maybe.
Be positive. Oh, there's your support. The VB positive. All right, here we go. You got the fire support. So you didn't bring your tank into this. This
Yeah,
guy's got a
yeah,
tank.
yeah. So
What do you think is the strongest PvP comp right now, like in the meta? You know what I mean? Like just what's objectively just really hard to beat.
I think anything with uh, two crunches, which is Chomp's evolution, because uh, the crunch is such a well-made Z, and both of the abilities are just devastating. The first ability stuns, bounces, deals a lot of damage, and takes away one turn from a Z, and the other ability submerges him, making him immune to any attacks for a turn. And when you come out and attack, you deal plus 50% damage. So I've seen the meta to be people using two of them, and it's I know it's tons of fun, but again, not when you're on the receiving end of it.
Come on, finish off that dodo head. Yeah, how does
I am.
autoplay work in PvP? Do both people have to have it on, or is it just for your turn?
You can have it on, but um, there's no really like that many like
Yeah.
uh, if that it just kind of goes wild, and sometimes majority of the times it's not the uh, the the smartest one in the bunch, but yeah.
So he has water on your fire here, right?
Yeah, and the radiant is strong against water, and
Not like light
when I
electric.
yeah when I made up my comp, I really like fire Z's, but given the water is the meta, I purposely started playing on the hard mode. But uh,
Intentional hard mode.
yeah,
Okay,
but now
here we
with
go.
the radiant one, I kind of use that to counter the water meta,
Right,
and
bait them in.
yeah,
Come
it's
on.
been helpful.
I think you can beat him. I feel like the
Maybe,
tank
but
the tank's not so effective in here, is it?
pff, but I mean, he like look at these heals,
No, I
might be
know.
effective.
That's true. So his B is a tank, your B is a support?
No, bees are both
Okay.
support. The elephant is a tank, and then these are um, DPS characters.
Okay.
I did allow everything, and as a professional gamer as I am, took no fish myself, so I have no healing.
Oh
Uh,
no, what is happening? I bet on you.
it's the pressure from the stream. I'm telling you.
This is the pressure. Yeah, you have to think about all the other things you're talking about. These guys can just focus on PvP. Oh, hold on. There's a turning point here. Oh, there goes your healer. Shoot. Finish that guy off. Yes. Yes.
All right,
Okay.
progress.
All right. 2v1 here. Let's see what they got. Let's go, Conrad. Somebody said GG Guan Guan. Maybe they won their match. We'll find out. I think you got him. You get XP for PvP for your Vs?
Yeah. So that's a nice, little
Good.
gratifying feature as well.
I like
That
that.
especially if you like beat up similar level Z's, you get pretty like a dungeon's worth of XP. But I think after this battle, regardless of the outcome, we'll have to dip. The party is about to start. I think Conrad joined too late, so he was on the autoplay. Because I kind of know his strat as well. Maybe that wasn't him. Um,
Right, like he missed some turns.
yeah.
Oh,
So
who's left here? Conrad.
let's see.
Okay.
So Guangon won,
Yeah, I
and
figured.
I would have to go against him if I would have time. But yeah, guys, if
Oh yeah.
if if you are here, leave. Let's go to the party island now.
Yeah. Sorry guys, no glory for you today. Just the fun, just the friends you made along the way.
Yeah, I'm
It's
not giving
party
up the
time.
Unity.
It is party time. Here, let me make a banner. Head to Party Island, nerds. Here we go. Oh no, we need the music for this, don't we?
Kinda, but I will be slightly DJing for everybody. Uh,
Are you gonna
and
DJ the party? Are you going up to like a DJ booth?
yeah, this is my DJ booth.
Dude, Party Island has changed. It's built different, literally and figuratively. This is so funny. Oh my god, it's crazy. Look at them all running around. DJ time.
Sorry about this. I'm quickly, dusting off my mixer. So yeah, parties usually happen during darker times, so we can definitely start with that, and slowly make it a little bit darker.
Here, while you set that up, I'm going to play the trailer for the island for the land.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Everyone's getting their party pants on. All right.
Behold, Seme, our strange new world. A place where mythical creatures thrive in the wild. A homeland for ancient tribes, hungry for trade and eager to welcome you as one of their own. A bustling hub where all shamans have a place. Where resources are the name of the game, and where you're either the early bird or you're left in vain. Unless, of course, you choose a different path. A home of your own, hovering high among the clouds, where all the resources, riches, and blessings are yours for the taking. A kingdom where you are the king, where prosperity for all brings rewards you can reap, where the daring and ambitious are the ones who leave a mark, within mystical swamps and ancient scorching deserts, among lightning and thunder and icy cold blizzards, across the vivid reefs and enchanted arcane valleys, and sometimes even on the godly celestial lands, or place I'm scared to even name. All this goodness
Oh
is
no.
up for grabs one last time, shamans, before we set sail on this adventure for good. So, join my Zeeverse land sail and set your rules, make your moves, own your game. Tally ho!
Okay. That was cool. Oh man, you made the vibe change big time since we
Yeah, and now everybody's also forced to dance. Oh, my
Oh,
God.
you forced dance on
It
them.
just,
Nice. I
yeah,
like
it
it.
just arrived to me. The box, it shows me, which was empty. You gotta love it.
What is this
So,
box feature?
the way drop parties work is we have a set amount of boxes. For, if I remember, there's like 2,250 like boxes full of V dropping, and based on the amount of the people joining, because if you have more than 80, which from the looks of it we probably have, you have two lobbies and they're split and divided, but you don't really want to like make people chase again after one box. You want to have them dropping all the time, so you have a split of lucky boxes, empty boxes, and they just keep on falling near me, so I'm just gonna keep on farming them.
Let's go to Party Island.
But you're gonna love this. So we have the DJ station. There's a pretty neat way to get down from it. Let me come closer. All right.
Repel. Or zip line. Okay, there we go. I had to remember my password. I have a few accounts.
Oh, multi-accounting, are we?
No. I did it, different emails. It's
Yeah.
okay, here we go.
One for each family member.
Well, I have my main account, and then I have my like streaming account.
Okay.
Okay, I'm in Party Island. Okay, let me share my screen too. I think I can put sound on here.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, if you do your Chrome tab, because it's browser based, or are you playing a non-browser based one?
I'm playing on non-browser based for
That's
maximum
okay.
performance.
That's fair. I'll do the tab because I can put the music on here. Oh dear. Oh no. So loud.
I move a bit further away from the fireworks as well.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, ultra the highest.
Yeah, that's good. That makes sense. There we go. Look at that. Smooth. So smooth. What is up?
Now we can, for the last wave, we can make it even crazier, to wrap it all up.
Party drums are full. I'm gonna follow this guy.
Oh, he knows what he's doing. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I think we're both in different lobbies. That's the thing about the capacity.
Oh yeah.
So I try to you can try to find some wooden boxes falling down from the sky. You saw me open one, and score some V for yourself. It's also good that you came because
There's one.
Whitelist. Oh, we're doing it. Let's go.
I got one. You just received V.
Neat. And this is on-chain V, so immediately tradable, usable in the marketplace. All right, let's kick it up a notch.
Oh, let's go. So
Try the zipline.
let's go. It's like 2 p.m. where I live, but it's never too early to have a race.
It's never too early. Hey, it's like 2 a.m. somewhere. Always.
True. So it's always a party somewhere. Oh, what's in here? Party room?
Yeah, like a speaking chamber.
Oh my gosh. Oh, can level those up.
You gotta start working.
Oh, you don't even know how worked my main account is.
Oh, true. Actually, true.
It could be in level 90. It's a mystery.
It could be. Maybe you even joined the tournament today.
Maybe that was me.
Just play.
Maybe I was Chad Conrad.
Yeah,
The Chad Conrad.
maybe.
And I didn't fight because I wanted you to win.
Thank you.
Yo, what is up? Look, Gamer, Usan Cheek, Jan, Hunter, my people, my fellow shamans. Alright, give me a breakdown. Give me a breakdown in the song.
I cannot do this.
You can't just
Not
like
sure
break
if
it
I
down a little
can.
bit, like.
I can break it down like this. So that's the draw party.
That's fun. Oh no.
And yeah, and now it's 6 a.m. You know, in the morning.
Everyone's tired.
The fresh breeze in your face. Everyone's tired. Still, so many people running around.
Yeah.
Shamans can party.
Oh, you can knock stuff off. Let's knock everything off. I'm pissed. Where's the music? Get this off of here. Put me in the fire. I'm done. Okay.
So there's 2 ways into an exit. You can find the exit, or I can kick everybody out. I can also supposedly teleport all players to a location, which I've never tried.
Try it. Transport us, almighty one.
What happens?
Oh no!
Okay. So yeah. Okay, we're back. I see that there's people like putting question marks in. Imagine not being in the stream and thinking what happened.
Oh yeah, true. You're like.
Maybe we can find new locations, which is. I mean, we can maybe go like this and like this.
What
And
happened?
like this. What happened? And nobody can move.
I left the island. I'm safe.
All right.
I escaped your shaman control.
I just love power. I gotta tell you.
DJ, the power of a DJ is one. Oh my god, is one powerful one. if left unchecked.
So now you do need to connect your treasure wallet to interact with majority of the game features except for the party island. But yeah, so we'll an FYI, we'll compile all of the wallets that participated. Everybody's in the whitelist, and then we'll raffle out the 2 lands. We'll announce it on our end, pass it over to you guys as well, and yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, that was a blast. That party was nuts. Look, the island's like deserted now. Everyone's still in Party Island. Rupert's standing alone. The loser.
I mean,
Get out of here, Rupert.
Nah.
Get lost.
Theoretically, can you stop for a second?
Yeah.
There's still magic to be done.
What is it?
You're dizzy now.
Do?
But we can make you dance as well.
You're gonna make me dance?
Yeah.
How did you do that?
Magic.
God powers.
Powered by magic.
God powers.
All right, let me stop bullying the kind shamans of Zeeverse.
Yeah, thank you. All right, cool. Anything else you wanted to mention before we send these hungover party people to sleep?
I think we covered like a lot of like the foundational features of Zeeverse and touched upon what the land will do. I would love to delve deep into the features, but I don't think that's as exciting to learn about, especially and can be overwhelming, especially when you're a new player and just learning out about us. But yeah. I think that's it from me for now.
For now. Well, next week the Smoke Creator campaign is featuring Zeeverse on the first live stream, which I'm hosting here again, and it'll be less of a playthrough like this and more of just showing the content that was made. And I wonder if any of them were at that party, and we'll see some content from the party. It's possible. It's actually very likely. If any of them are trying to compete, I assume they'd be at the party. We'll see.
Yeah, there's many perks of it.
Yeah, you might be there too, Jacko. We'll see too. I'll ask for your presence again on the 4th. At we haven't announced it, but it is, I believe, going to be. Let me check my calendar. I think 11 a.m. Eastern next week. Yes, 11 a.m. Eastern next week. So that's why we'll be back here with some Zeeverse content. All right, cool. Thanks a lot, Jacko. It was great to meet you and to talk about Zeeverse and to be controlled by you and the DJ party.
Thank you for having me. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, great. And thanks to the chat. The energy was very fun. The YouTube crowd is always more chattier. On my cloud, 10 out of 10 energy. It hurts my eyes. Bring back the corn. A bunch of clowns. All right, you gotta give those people another chance for their PvP. Guangguan was popping off. They were hoping to win the PvP.
I think we can run it back tomorrow, or
okay.
I owe them that.
That's true. All right, cool. We'll see you next time, guys.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Adios. Let me switch here. Boom.